Hey everyone, this is part one of the origami tree that we will be making today. So this is what it looks like when it is finished up. So to make this origami tree, what we are going to need is we will need a piece of construction paper. So I have chosen green for today. And we will also need a pair of scissors. So I have these scissors. Safety scissors work just fine. Now, if you need to pause the video, take your time, pause the video. You can rewatch however much you need to rewatch to make the origami is the best part of the video. So the first step we're going to do with our origami is you need to take the corner of your paper and fold it all the way down to the bottom where you make a square. So it will look like, once I crease it, it will look just like this. So anytime you fold it, I call it a crease. You want to make sure this right here is really strong. So now when you have this triangle, what you can do is you can take your scissors and you see all this little extra paper here, that can be cut off. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors, cut that right off. And if I'm going too fast, just remember you can pause this video anytime you need to go ahead, catch up, rewatch a step. That is one of the best ways to get origami done, is to rewatch when you need to. So now we have this lovely triangle here. And what you're going to do is you're going to open that triangle up. So actually, I'm going to have to cut mine just a little bit more. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Now I have it nice and straight on all sides. Make sure that they all match up. They're all nice and straight. Now you're going to open up this triangle. So you see a crease that goes right down the middle. That is important because we're going to make a lot of these creases. So you have one crease there. Now that you have your box, what I want you to do is fold it hot dog style, just like this. So I'm going to take it down like that. I'm going to push it down here on the table to fold it. Make sure your folds are nice and straight. Take as much time as you need. All right. So now I've gotten to this. We're going to open it up again. And now we are going to fold from the left side to the right side. So you're going to take it and fold it just like that. So you can see it's folded just like this. I'm going to open it back up again. So now you see a crease from top to bottom, a crease from right to left, and a crease from far left side to the far right side. So the last crease we need to make, we are going to fold it into a triangle. But notice these two don't have a crease. That's where we're going to fold it. So now you have a triangle, and that was the last crease you need to make. So now that you've done that, we are going to take this little point down here. It can be on either side, but the little point down at the bottom, and we're going to just take it and put it right up next to these 2 points on the top. So you see all 3 points there touch. On the other side, it'll look just kind of like this. And you are going to, you see a fold right there? You're going to push that all together. So I'm going to go ahead and push that all together. Now we're going to take, so it folds it kind of inside of itself. So it looks like this now. Now you're going to take this other side, and you're going to push it, this corner right here. Same thing, right up into the top where it touches all the other corners. So it's going to touch them all right up there. And we're going to, where the crease is, right here, you can see it. We're going to push that in together there. So I'm going to use my table real quick to do that. All right. Awesome. So now you have your box. So what we are going to do now is on one side you have all these little flaps that you can use. So this is the side we're going to be using. The other side will not open up like that. It is just a point, complete point. You won't be able to open it. So go ahead and take this little piece. You can see it. You have the square. You have the triangle right here, the corner. You're going to lift it up. You'll make it look a little bit like a shark fin. So what you want to do from here, you see this piece is open. You can push it straight down into the table, and it makes what looks like a little mini triangle on the inside. Now with this little mini triangle, what you're going to do, it looks like the little Christmas tree, you can see it right there. Take this side, push it over. Now that that's happened, you're going to go ahead and pull up this next corner. And we're going to do that same thing we just did. So this little shark fin is what it looks like again. It opens up. We are going to make sure it's open. We're going to press it down. And it will make what looks like another little Christmas tree there right on top of it. So again, we're going to take this side, push it over. And you have another little, what I like to call shark fin here. This piece opens up. Do the same thing, open it up. Press it down into the table. Try and keep them about the same size right there. All mine are about the same size. Try to make sure yours are as well. Remember again, if you are getting frustrated, you are welcome to take a break, step away. It is a video, so you can always go back, re-watch it. That is perfectly okay. All right. Now we have that Christmas tree again. We're going to do another fold over. And we have what I like to call our very last little fin here. And we can go ahead and push it down. And fold it over. So now you have your Christmas tree here. You can see it, but there's these two extra little triangles under here. So what we're going to do with those is we're going to cut them off. So I'm going to take my scissors now, and I'm just going to carefully cut the bottom of that tree right where those are. I'm going to make sure it's a nice straight line across the bottom there. There we go. So we have what looks like the Christmas tree. So we've gotten to this part. So what you are going to do next, I'm going to show you with a marker to make it able where you can see it. You don't have to use one if you don't want to. But you are going to want to cut right where I show you with my marker. 1, 2, we will be doing 4 cuts, 3, 4 cuts. So I'm going to do that on each side. So I'll go ahead and show you. I marked these little spots because this is where you want to cut. You don't want to cut all the way in, just a little bit to the end of where I put that blue line. And you will see why we're doing this in a little bit. But go ahead and cut all the way to the end where those blue lines are. They don't have to be perfect at all, but you'll notice they all move back and forth here. So I've made all those little cuts on my tree. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'll go ahead and mark it on here so you can see it. All right, I'm going to make cuts on all those little areas. So you see right there. I'm going to go ahead and make my cuts. And now we have all these little itty bitty cuts here. So to each of these cuts, we're gonna wanna take, so I'll start down here at this bottom one. You take the top corner, and just like when we made the square out of the paper, you fold it down. So I'm gonna fold that down, just like that. It's gonna look a little funny right now, but that's okay. It'll look good in the end. So we're gonna fold it down. You go to the piece above it, we're gonna fold that one down. Now the piece above that one, fold that one down. So we did it all on this side. Now we gotta do it on our other side. So this piece, top, I'm gonna fold that one down. Same thing with this next one. From the top, I'm gonna fold it down, and I'm gonna keep doing that until they are all folded. So now you can see all mine are folded. They look like little, you can kind of tell when I show you on this Christmas tree that's already made. That's where they're folded down like that. So that's the step that we're working on here. So now you've done it on this piece. Go ahead and take your tree. Go ahead and go to the next side. So you'll open it up again. And you're gonna repeat that step of going from the top and folding it down. Where every single cut is, we're gonna go from the top and fold it down. Now we're on the third one here. I'm on the top. I'm gonna fold it down. And this last one here, never forget the last one, a lot of people do. So take it from the top and fold it down. So I'm going to keep doing this all the way around my tree. This is going to be the last step. So I'm going to do it all the way on all of these. And that is how we will get our Christmas tree or holiday tree, whatever you would like to call it. So I'm going to keep doing that here so you can see it. So it will take me just a minute, but we'll go from top down, top down, top down. All right, got this one. We're gonna fold it over again. Top down, top down. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. I'm sure you might be able to hear that meowing in the background there. All right. So I've gotten past this side. I'm going to push it over again. So we're on to our next side here. And if you need a reminder, just remember the top corner piece here. You take it and you push it all the way down to the bottom, just like if you're folding that paper into a square. Make sure not to cut anything off. We're just folding right now. All right, and now I have made my Christmas tree. I'm just gonna open it up and you can see the Christmas tree I've made. So I have little dots on mine from where I showed you where to cut. You're welcome to decorate it if you want to decorate it, but these are fun little Christmas trees. If you have any questions, make sure you go back, rewatch the video. That's always an option. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day.